Hello everyone, welcome again to the channel. Today I want to share with you this information is a lesson about how to be selective to have better results in life, and it is somehow complemented with the previous lesson or lecture where we were talking about how to find the right partner, the right romantic partner in your life. But this particular lesson or lecture can have let's say wider effects. So being selective will help you have better results not only in your romantic relationships but in all other areas of your life. So let's get started with this one. So the first thing we need to understand is why we need to be selective. So we need to be selective because there's a limited time. We live in a physical world where we are constrained by the three dimensions that we all know. We experience this world, but we also have to overcome the fact that we live under time. Even if we are not, let's say, achieve the place where we can be beyond time, which is the current human situation for everyone. Everyone is experiencing these same limitations. There are limits to the time we can spend doing different things. There's limited space. There's only so much we can do with the space and time we have. And energy is, in this context, not only your physical energy, but in a way, it's also your resources. For example, the more energy you have, in a general sense, you will have more opportunities to experience the reality in which we live in. And for example, in our world, in our planet, currently, energy can be measured also with physical resources, which are financial resources, money, and other resources. So the more resources you have, you can use more efficiently your time, and you can take more advantage of different experiences. So there is, let's say, the need to be more efficient because of the fact that we have limited resources, whether it's time, space, or energy. There is the need to be more efficient. And of course, we want to have some efficacy in what we're doing. We want to achieve our goals and dreams. And the fact that everything has consequences is very, very important to notice, because everything we do will have a consequence. So there is action and reaction in the universe is law. Nobody can live in this world without consequences. So we want to choose what we think will help us achieve the goals or dreams that we have for ourselves, because everything matters in reality, in these realities. That's why it's important to have some standards of what we want to do with our time, what we want to do in the limited space or with the limited energy that we have. And it is also important to understand the relationship between quality and quantity. This also goes with all the resources that we have. For example, the more energy we have, we can enjoy higher quality of everything else, of every experience that we have. For example, if you have more money, you can enjoy food of better quality. You have more money, you can travel farther. If you have more money, maybe you can have someone do some things for you, so you have more time to spend it in something else. So that is the importance of the resources. So you will have the experience that that your resources will allow you. That's why it's important to choose wisely what will become your experience. So what kind of things we want to filter out? So these are the things in which we need to have high standards, in which we need to decide early in life what are our preferences. So we need to be very careful with friends. We want to have friends that are positive in our life, because friends have also an impact in our life. When we have a good circle of positive friends, this will have an effect even in everything else that we mentioned before. We can have better resources, better relationships, better business prospects, even a better romantic partner. You have the right circle of friends, because it is much more effective and much easier to find a proper romantic partner. You have a good social circle in when you have better opportunities to meet people, rather than just go randomly on the street trying to find a stranger, talking to her, or trying to go to a club, to a bar, which are really probably the least ideal places. But a lot of people go to these places because they have no other choices. So that's why it's very important to choose your friends. You want to choose people who is positive, who is going to contribute something to your life. And this is can be seen as something a little bit utilitarian, but this is actually what it is. You need to choose carefully. Want to choose people who will be loyal to you, who will stand by you when you need it. And you will also need to be faithful to your friends. So you need to be a good friend, so you can have good friends as well. It's very important to choose a mentor. So what is a mentor? Basically, in the most basic way, is someone who knows more than you about something that you want to know in life. So a mentor can be, for example, your father. When you are growing up, he can teach you things, or maybe you have a friend, or you have someone in work that is your colleague, someone who can teach you something, or someone that you find that has the knowledge you have, and you can, pay for the time of this person to teach you something. This can also be a mentor. And of course, it's very important to choose very, very wisely your romantic partner, because this will have an effect in your life, in all your life. So remember the fact that everything has consequences. So pays off to spend the right amount of effort, the right amount of time choosing your partner. Remember, quality versus quantity. So it's better to put a lot of effort in finding the right partner, so you will not lose your time. Because a divorce, for example, it will cause so many negative effects in your life. It will even cripple your life emotionally, mentally. Even your resources will be affected. Let's be honest. A divorce is devastating to anyone in the most obvious way, but people don't pay attention to it. I think the average rate of divorce, at least in the West, is about 50%. So that's almost like random will seem, but it is not random. People need to pay more attention to the partner that will enjoy their life, someone that is going to share your life with you. So you need to pay more attention to this. You need to be more selective. This is what it is. With every area of your life, with the friends, with your mentor, especially with your romantic partner, you need to be extremely, extremely selective. Don't just go out with the first person who seems to have some kind of interest in you. Sometimes it's better to be alone than to be with the wrong person. So this is something that you need to be very, very assertive about the things that you want and about the things that you don't want. And don't be afraid to be demanding on your expectations, on your preferences. Just like I mentioned in the previous lesson, write clearly what you want. Write clearly what you expect. Write clearly what you don't want. And try to stick to it, because if you think that that will help you have success in your life, that's something that you should absolutely consider essential to your success in life. People, meaning everyone who is not really like friend, mentor, or romantic partner, including your family. You can also filter out your family. If you have nasty brothers, nasty relatives, someone who is not contributing to your life, you can filter them out. You can take them out of your life. You don't need to spend time with people who is not contributing something positive to your life. As it's not really being mean, it's actually being very smart. You need to be smart about it. Of course, food includes food, beverages, anything that you put inside your body, including food supplements, vitamins, everything else that is going to contribute to your biology is going to be something that you want to be very selective. And again, the higher amount of resources that you have, especially, for example, financially, you can have better food and you can have better, let's say, beverages, better quality of everything that goes inside your body, so you will have a better health as well. And something that is not very widely mentioned, we need to be very selective about the impressions that we put inside our mind, inside our psychology. So these impressions include visual, audio, taste, smell, just basic sensory things that we really don't pay too much attention to it, but we need to have a positive impact through all the senses. So we need to choose carefully what we look at, and this includes what music do we listen to, what movies do we listen, we are looking at, or which place are we living in, what kind of impressions we receive in all these areas, which include the place that we live in, the surroundings, what we do in our free times, what we do with our time. And experiences will include what we do with our time. So that's why it is important to. There is a book that is called The Seven Habits of, I think, Highly Successful People. I think that is the name. And this is a very, very good book that. Let me see if I can find 7 Habits of People. Yes, it's called The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. It's a very good book that I will definitively recommend you. You should read this book, and it will kind of help you out to be more selective, to decide how to be selective, so you can choose what to do with your life and how to best use the resources that you have, like time, space, energy, money, everything else. And we should choose our own circumstances. We should be able to choose our own circumstances, change our circumstances if they are not conducing to the success that we want, if they are not conducing to the objectives, the dreams that we set for ourselves. And especially we need to be very selective about the knowledge that we have. The knowledge that we put in our lives is of paramount importance, because this will definitely make a difference. And I think these are the basic things that we should pay attention to in our lives, so we can have much better results. And I just want to highlight once more the importance to just be very selective about everything that we put into our lives. Maybe we didn't pay too much attention before, but we can still do it. We can still change our life just by doing these things. And of course, not everyone has the ideal circumstances. We don't have the right combination of resources, but we can still be selective within our current circumstances. And from there, just being selective will help us move to a higher level of circumstances. So our circumstances will improve if we start to be more selective in each and every one of these areas. If we have better friends, we will have better results. If we have a better mentor, if we have a better romantic partner, or we also can become a better romantic partner, we can become a better friend, we can become mentor for someone else. So this is going both ways. We can become better relative, everything else, that it is related to people, it goes both ways. So if we work in ourselves in these areas, and if we try to be more selective, definitively our circumstances will change in a positive way. So just as a final advice, choose wisely, and that's going to have the impact that you seek in your life. That's all I wanted to say for now, and let me know if you have any questions or comments. And as always, I want to remind you about the opportunity to help me support my work as content creator. In the description of each episode, I include information about different platforms you can use to support me with donations if you want to. You can also share this episode in social media and subscribe. I hope to see you again very soon. Thank you for watching.